Hey Virgo, welcome to 2025. We're going to take a look at your monthly energy coming into January 2025. See what we have going on for you. Messages for Virgo, please. We're just jumping right into this reading. See what energy you have. Wow, quite a few. Which cards did you want me to have here? We have House, number 20. House. So House might be playing a very prominent role heading into 2025. And which card did you want me to have? And we have Message of Concern, number 14. Message of Concern. Interesting. And Oracle messages for Virgo, please. January 2025. Thank you. We have surprise. An unexpected turn can bring positive change. Be ready for change. And we have mind power. Use your intelligence, analyze data, logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. Hey, that's all Virgo energy right there. All right, let's jump into the reading. What cards do we need for Virgo? What does Virgo need to see? What do they need to hear for? Yes, starting off strong with that Three of Pentacles energy. What other cards, messages does Virgo need for 2025? The Fool. Interesting. Be ready for change, just like that is saying. And we have Justice. And we have the Magician. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bottom of the deck, you have Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, there's definitely some analysis going on here for you, Virgo, as you head into 2025. Thinking about what has worked for you and what hasn't worked for you. Trying to make plans on what you plan on doing for 2025. I feel like some of you are very undecided on what this year is going to hold for you, what you are going to plant as far as seeds go. When we see the Seven of Pentacles, this is a card of looking at what you are in the position of harvesting. So what seeds have you planted? What have you grown? And do you want to continue doing this, or do you want to plant something new? So are you going to perform new actions? And it appears that this is going to be very new energy coming in for you with the Fool, with the Magician. So there's definitely this strong energy of changing things up, moving around pieces on your chessboard here, and being a little more strategic, I feel like. So very interesting start to your reading, I would definitely say so. So this surprise card very much goes in line with the Fool card. This energy, the Three of Pentacles, is great energy for being recognized, people taking notice. Now, what I always like to point out here with the Three of Pentacles is you are working and other people are watching. So some people are admiring the work you're doing, but others are not participating. So there might be this overall feeling for some of you that nobody is helping, that you feel like you're doing everything, that you feel like you have to make all the decisions, and you're really struggling with that. This surprise could be somebody steps in, somebody gives you a hand. That could be a very surprising turn of events. Like I said, we have the House card starting off this reading. So for some of you, this does show a new path as far as your housing goes, as far as where you're living. I would definitely say that plays a very prominent role going into January for you. There's going to be some type of deciding factor going on. Doesn't mean you have to be changing houses or moving or anything like that. It could be just changing your scenery going on around you. So switching up rooms, changing what the functionality of the rooms are. Maybe you change an office into a bedroom, things like that. So Three of Pentacles, like I said, is a card of being recognized, doing hard work. And for some of you, this also could be studying something new. I feel like with the Fool card, there is this little switch up here. So some of you might be tired of doing the same old work here with that Three of Pentacles. So this is, constantly doing the work. And yeah, you're finally receiving some reward. You're finally receiving some recognition. You're being noticed, but you're kind of tired of it. You're just like, I'm ready to start something new. So there could be this page here of 2025 where you start learning a new, don't want to say career, but like a new certification, or just overall, I just get this overall feeling because of the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom that some of you are very much analyzing where this year has taken you. So let's go ahead and clarify that Three of Pentacles, please, for Virgo. Thank you so much. Wow. 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 Wowie. 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 Lots of cards. Let's see. Which card did you want me to have here? Knight of Wands. Yeah, ready to get going, ready to get started. Like I said, I feel like some of you are just tired of doing the same work. There is this overall feeling of I'm getting bored. I'm ready to switch things up. And I only say that because we have that Fool. We have the Magician. We have the Justice card, which is a card, again, of similar to Seven of Pentacles, which can symbolize what seeds have you planted, because what you're currently experiencing is the result of what you've done in the past. All right, this is the law of attraction type of card. Now, this also can symbolize contractual work, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but just going back to that House card, those could be related as well. Now, well, like I said, with that Knight of Wands, this is all about high energy, ready to get moving, ready to get started, ambitious, big moves coming, okay? Now, I will circle back with this Three of Pentacles, because I said this feeling of being bored, this feeling of tired of doing the same old work. Well, the Knight of Wands is typically a big overdue change within the career realm. So another sign that some of you might be leaning towards changing what you're planting with the Seven of Pentacles, switching things up going into 2025, doing something completely different. So with the Fool, like I've already said, this is all about new beginnings, taking risks, going on new journeys, trying new things, you know, really experimenting. And he's about to walk off a cliff here. So there is this overall feeling of I'm not really as concerned about if this doesn't work or not. So like I said, there's this feeling of taking a risk, this feeling of, you know what, let's just do it, and we'll just deal with the repercussions after. So I get that overall feeling of just wanting to take a little bit more risk. You know, I just get that feeling of being bored. You're ready for some excitement. You're ready to do something differently. So let's see. Clarify that Fool energy. Thank you. Yeah, coming in with that Chariot energy, which is a great card combined with the Fool, because this shows, you know, taking a new path, but the universe is guiding, the universe is protecting, the universe has your back when we see the Chariot card. And we can see that in the imagery here, because instead of riding safely inside the carriage, he's on top of the carriage. He's taking risk here. He's letting things get a little crazy, and he wants to experience life. So I do get this, you know, that it really does confirm that energy of you're just kind of bored with how life has unfolded, and you're ready to kind of take some risks. You're ready to say, let's see what happens. Let's dabble on the risky side and, you know, really see what the universe provides us. So I do find that, you know, fascinating combination here with the Fool and the Chariot. So the Chariot is just great energy as far as getting you from point A to point B. Success can be yours as long as you don't give up. So keep that in mind as well. Now we jump over to this Justice card. And like I said, this Justice card is, for me, the card that represents the law of attraction. What seeds are you sowing? What results do you want? And what actions are you taking to acquire those results? Okay, so I would say that this can also resemble contractual work. So any type of contracts that you might be signing in January, definitely be, you know, making sure you read things. We have that Message of Concern card. So I do feel like there could be some, you know, contractual obligations that are coming up in January that might be a concern, that might be, you might be receiving message, you know, from signing these contracts that there's an issue going on here. So definitely be aware of that. I just consider this overall, the Justice card is that energy of bringing balance into your life as well. So if there's anything unbalanced within your life, great time to refocus that energy. And, you know, especially if you're doing too much work here with that Three of Pentacles, if you're focused way too much on work and not focused enough on relaxation, on play, those are definitely messages that come out with the Justice card here. Card can also symbolize Libra if you do have a Libra in your life, so keep that in mind. They could be playing a very prominent role this month. Let's see, what other energy do we have with that Justice card? Clarification, please, for Virgo. Thank you. All right, that went flying. Ooh, I had to reach for that one. Ace of Swords. New thoughts, new ideas coming out of a fog, new inspirations. Now, the one thing I will stress with the Ace of Swords here is this is a card of think before acting. We have that mind power, lead with your mind. So when I mention Justice card being a card that represents contracts, legal aspects of life, Ace of Swords comes out as a clarifier saying, make sure you're checking everything. Make sure you're really analyzing whatever you might be signing in the month of January. Very important here that this is coming out. A card to think before acting. Be very mindful of what you might be signing away or signing into in the month of January. I would definitely be analyzing any contracts that you are signing in this month. Definitely that's being stressed in this messaging here. Last card, my favorite card, the Magician. This is a card saying that you have the power. You have everything you need to manifest the universe, the reality that you want. Okay? The right opportunities are going to jump out to you. And the other thing I always like to stress with the Magician is this card is the universe telling you that you have all the tools necessary to create the future that you want to create. And I feel like this just circles right back to the beginning of this reading with that Seven of Pentacles energy. This feeling of you've created the current day that you are living right now. The results that you have going on, you did this. These are the actions, the results of the actions that you've taken. So what new actions do you need to take? What is the future that you want? Because you can create it. You have everything needed. That is the universe really telling you that you have the power to do what you want to do, to create that life that you want to create. Thank you. With it, you have the Nine of Wands, this feeling of exhaustion. Some of you just feel beat down. Some of you, when I mention that you have the power, you're saying, I don't feel like I do, or things haven't been working out, or no, it's not my fault, you know, that I'm where I am right now. It's out of my control. Nine of Wands is saying, take a breather, relax, take a step back, and look back at your past accomplishments. Look back at what you've accomplished so far, and realize that those were things that you might have thought, I'll never be able to do that. I'll never be able to get where I'm at. I'll never be able to accomplish what I'm dreaming of. And then you did it then. So yeah, there's this feeling of maybe some of you feel beat down going into 2025. You feel like things aren't going to work out the way you want them to. Nine of Wands is saying, calm down, take a step back, take a little breather, see what all you've accomplished so far in your life, see where, you know, some of the failures that seemed so terrible then actually worked out for the better. They actually needed to happen. So Nine of Wands is great energy of take a step back, but then get back into it, get back moving, get back into the vibe of things. So it's okay to take a break with the Nine of Wands, but we still have wands here. We still have fire, this energy. You're gonna have to act. You have to create. The only way you can create is by taking action. All right. And I know there might be past failures that might be holding you back, but the Magician card comes out as a reminder saying the energy is there. You have the energy, you have the power to do it. You just have to act. You can't just sit back and wish and hope that it all happens, it all unfolds. Bottom of the deck, you have the Lovers card. Just a great card for making decisions, weighing two different ideas or two different paths forward. This could go back to that being bored, ready to take a risk, ready to do something new in your life. The Lovers card can also be a very positive sign for your relationships moving forward. This could be a Gemini in your life as well. But overall, the fact that it's on the bottom of the deck, you know, your relationship, it could be an idea of wanting to switch that up. It could be an idea, a feeling of wanting to spice that up, get a little more excitement involved as well. So, you know, like I said, it's the bottom of the deck, so it's kind of just your shadow self coming out and just wanting to kind of spice things up, make life more exciting. I feel like that is kind of your motto for January 2025. What can I do that is more exciting? But let's see what numbers we have for you, Virgo. So we have numbers 6 and 7. Add them together, you have 13. These could be special days of the month of January, or they could be just numbers to be on the lookout for, significant numbers. And then we have numbers 1 and 9. Add those together, you have 10. All right. Thank you so much for watching and liking and subscribing. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you in your next reading. Goodbye.